Hey, 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 it's me again, butterfly. Did I just say it's me again? Oh, it's me again, butterfly 2 light 11 at gmail.com. I'm just trying to stick my email address in there. But it's butterfly to light. And I'm back again with Libra Sagittarius relationships. And if you have already put in your request for the two signs you want me to do, I'm getting to it. Okay, so don't worry. And if you like to make a request, just do the comment thing. Okay. When y'all are going good, when y'all are going good, y'all feel like y'all got a true connection, okay? Because you're fire and air, you're sextile, so you got this natural sexual attraction to each other, anyways, and it feels fantastic. It feels like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like this person fulfills me. This is a true love match. This is the thing. You guys also could be able to find the necessary motives, all the right motives to try to make things work out. So even there's this thing, because there's a sexual attraction, but you got to be careful to look past that to try to establish more with the relationship. Okay, if you don't want to end up in separation, but you guys probably will spend a lot of alone time together, and that's interesting because Sagittarians really are about going out and exploring. I think Librans though can get Sagittarians to kind of come out of that a little bit and be, spend a long time together. And then this relationship also allows the room to have space. And Librans is okay with Sagittarians having a space just as long as the Sagittarians put in time and energy and effort into the partnership. Okay. um, just as long as the Sagittarian agrees to it and is willing to do the necessary partnership duties, okay? Librans don't mind giving you their space. Your space is like, okay, because Librans is going to want to make it work. It's going to it's about partnerships and working out the relationships or whatever. And I feel like um, they can think their way out of difficult situations. You got Sagittarians that's forward movement and is not going to stay stuck. And you got Librans that's this is the mind. And what they do is they pull together. And if they get in a situation that's not the best, they can think their way out of trouble, hard situations, hard times. They also don't mind investing into their goals. Sagittarian is going to want to pull something off, is going to want to have a scheme, a plan. Libra is going to have their back to do it. So they put in time and effort and energy into the relationship, as also into the things that they're trying to accomplish, okay, in life, monetary or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's easy to get into spending and not accumulating as well. So you got to be careful about that. But in all, the relationship is pretty fair. And if it ain't 100% fair, the Librans is probably going to be like, okay, going to give a little bit of leeway to the Sagittarians. Because I feel like the Sagittarians is going to do their job where they feel like they need to as far as the relationship is concerned. Even if they got to have their space or their time. And Librans, like I said, are okay with that. So they find a way to balance out their situations or what they're contributing in some way or another. And then I don't know if they're able. It seems like to me that this relationship could possibly move around a lot. Like either they move homes or locations, traveling together or whatever. Like I feel like they make good traveling relationship, like a good traveling relationship. And another thing, it's easy for them to sweep past any discrepancies and arguments or whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, let's move past this. Because for one, Sagittarians may get to the point where they're not even trying to acknowledge at all what happened. Okay. Especially if they feel like they don't want to. Okay. So when it's going not so good is whenever the trust may be broken. Doesn't matter whose side it's on. I feel like it's kind of hard to reestablish that trust because of fear. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to trust this person again. You see what I'm saying? So it's like once it's very good to be communicative when it comes to what you're both looking for, what you want and you need out of the relationship. Because I feel like once that trust is broken, it's fear there. Like, I don't know if I can trust the situation. Like I said, like what's gonna happen the next time around, and it's hard to get past that. And plus I see this as like lessons, Sagittarian and Librans as like lessons in love for some reason, like um what did you learn out of this situation? How did it affect you in your life? So, that's one thing. Another thing is, I feel like sometimes it can get lost in translation, like the future somewhere. And then one person, which is probably the Librans, is probably not going to know how to make certain choices. And the Sagittarius is going to be wanting to go full speed ahead and going to want to be like, hey, let's go. Let's be about this. Boom, boom, bam. And Libra is going to be like, but I don't know. Like, if this is the right choice. Remember what happened the last time? I got to see first. So it gets lost in translation of what people want. It gets tricky. Okay, so this relationship could get tricky, like tricky as crap, because one person's gonna believe the other person is lying. And the Sagittarian is probably gonna believe like the Libra is manipulating them, or whatever the case may be, and they're gonna go back and forth with that. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should trust this person, And it's like that wishful thinking kind of goes out of the window. All of a sudden, that fantasy with the good sex and everything shatters, okay? And now it's like, dang, I'm left to sit here to deal with reality. What freaking happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh. And there needs to be dire efforts to heal the situation. You see what I'm saying? There has to be a healing on, and you gotta be like, I'm willing to forget what happened, both people, and we gotta come up with something like moving forward. So it's like they end up trying to heal the situation or whatever, but they end up doing it alone some kind of way. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, or it's something like where it's like, well, maybe in the future we'll work this out. Maybe in the future. It's like delusional, because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Not because this relationship ain't possible. I'm pretty sure that there's many Sagittarians and Libras that come together. No, it's not that. It becomes delusional because you get caught up into that sexual connection at first. Sextile energies. And you can forget, and that could be good and fun and exciting. You can forget to look at the reality of the situation. Dang, what you want me to say? But Sagittarians, if you could just understand that Librans, it's hard for them to make just a solid decision and move forward with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I know you be like, I'm making my decision, I'm moving straight forward with it. If you could just come back off that a little bit, kind of like just do your thing, keep moving forward yourself if you want. You know what I'm saying? And don't let that the Libra get on your nerves. Kind of like be like the leader. Like, maybe they'll fall in line. They really want to be about this. Libra, if you can understand that Sagittarians, it's like they like their freedom, but a lot of times if they willing to give it away and be with you, you know what I'm saying? You got to be understanding of that a little bit more and understand like they do need their solitude, or they do need their freedom, and they like expansiveness. They like forward movement. They make choices and they act on it right when they want to. You see what I'm saying? If you can understand that about each other, then you will be okay. All right. So thank you. And email me at butterfly2light11@gmail.com. Peace.